Today I'm going to show you how to make kimchi jjigae. Well, we're camping, and so this is going to be a camp style kimchi jjigae. When you do the traveling from RV, sometimes a lot of the foods get spoiled. So today we're going to be using spam. Yay! I don't cook a lot with spam, but sometimes I do. Anyway, I bought the low sodium spam, and we're gonna do kimchi. One thing good about carrying kimchi with you is that it's already fermented. It doesn't really get spoiled just because it's sitting in the car for a while. And so kimchi is a great food to carry with you, and it's also probiotic. It's good for you, and it has all kinds of good stuff in it. So today is not gonna be vegan kimchi. It will be more like a meat lover's kimchi. So first thing I'm going to show you is that I also brought tofu. First thing you're going to be doing is we're going to be slicing. Appa put out all this for me. Isn't he wonderful? So anyway, I'm going to be cutting spam. Now there's no right or wrong way to do this, but the best thing to do, I'm not going to be adding extra fat to this or oil. So I'm going to be using ham first in a bite size. So my bite size will be this. Now if I were to cut all this in a big chunk, somebody's going to eat it all by themselves and other people will not get any. So bite sizes. Let's turn on my favorite induction oven to very high. I'm going to be putting in the spam first. And we're gonna cook this. And when you cook this stuff here, I didn't add any oil. Keep stirring it and you'll see the whole bunch of oil coming up. One thing bad about cooking in induction oven is that only the middle part gets cooked. So I don't like burnt food. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be adding some kimchi. Now I could measure this stuff, but you know, there's no right or wrong way to make kimchi. Okay, I'll measure it for you. Now, this kimchi is from Costco. Every kimchi, its salt content and everything else, spice content, is very different. This kimchi is very mild style. Doesn't have a lot of the kimchi sauce that I usually normally like to use sour kimchi sauce at home. So I don't have it at home, so I'm going to be using this one. Okay, I got 3 cups of kimchi. Let's see how it is. You could always add more. And I'm going to stir fry kimchi together with the spam. Alright, so now it's 4 cups of kimchi with all the juice in it. It won't have enough juice. So I'm gonna just have to add something to that. And it smells amazing. Now, I don't want to cook this inside my RV. You know what the smell is gonna be. If you guys know what kimchi is, we will let my camp neighbor smell this. They're gonna say, what the heck is that? But once you taste them, it's really delicious and it's one of the superfoods. So yeah. Now that I put some juice in there, it's gonna cook. I like to eat mushroom as much as I can, and mushroom gets spoiled real quick when you camp, so I like to carry the canned one. And hey, since I have it, why not? Let's put that in. Get that extra flavor out of it. This is the time when I use canned stuff, when I do camp cooking. I'm going to be adding Korean spoon, the rice spoon full of red bean paste. The reason being, I didn't have enough juice. And so by adding this, you have enough juice. It would thicken the soup a little bit. And mostly the Korean red pepper paste has a lot of sugar in it, so that also blends out the flavor a little bit. But if you put too much of the pepper paste, it takes away the sourness of the kimchi. So you do 1 spoon at a time. My daughters always ask me, Mom, how come your kimchi jjigae has more deep flavor? That's because I add a little bit of fish sauce to this, depending on who eats it. Since I'm not making vegetarian version today, I'm gonna add a tablespoon full of fish sauce. Smells wonderful. Now it's time to add water. I'm adding 1 and 2. Let's see if it needs more water or not. Now, I'm not making my kimchi jjigae. It's not gonna be too watery. It would be more like a stew with a little bit of liquid. The reason being, when you have a leftover and you have too many liquid, it's kind of hard to carry it and it takes up too much space. We could still get a little bit of liquid out of it. So it looks more like a stew. At this point, you could add more water if the soup tastes salty. Or if it's not salty enough, you could, if you need to add more salt, you could add more water. There's a flexibility. So you can always fix any type of food by doing that. Now, this is one of my favorite brand. I know I don't represent this company. I don't represent anybody. I just represent my family. This is a soup, soy sauce for soup. If you don't have this, just use a regular soy sauce. I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon now, because soup soy sauce are saltier than the regular soy sauce. And what it does is it just has soup. This is actually traditional version. So they ferment this thing and it tastes really good. I don't need it salty. You guys can add more. So I'm gonna be adding tofu now. And once you add the tofu, what happens is it's gonna make the taste get a little bit less saltier. You might have to go back and fix it again. Since I have it, I'm putting it in. If you don't have any, don't put it in. This is gonna be stew version. All right, so let me taste. Yum, yum, yum. I will let this cook simmer a little bit. Now the last ingredient that I'm going to be adding is the green onion. It's optional, by the way. I happen to have it, so I'm putting it in. Now if you don't have this, it's okay. Kimchi has it already. This is just to garnish it, to make it look pretty, to make it look like you just made it. So now I'm going to put this in. Now, you know as well as I do, when I'm putting in the green onion, that means it's almost done. I'm just going to wait for the tofu to get cooked a little bit. And it's almost done. Now it's more like a kimchi stew. Because for camping, you don't want to carry too many liquid stuff. Now, to me, this color is good, but some people like to have bloody red, really lot of flaky stuff. In that case, I carry this with me everywhere. This is actually this brand. It's a trusted brand, I think. I'm not getting paid for it. I use this one, Wang brand, to make kimchi. And it comes out, I would say, mostly pretty good unless I spoiled it or I did it bad. So, for making kimchi, red pepper flake is the most important part, and this one actually, I have no problem with it. So just wanted to show you. All right, it's done. Perfect. It's not salty. Mine is not salty, okay? For me, it's perfect. I'm not sure about you guys. Okay.
Okay,
Mr. Choi, how's the food?
let's try
Yeah, we're eating it with the purple rice.
with the kimchi spam.
How is that?
So good. I like them.
You're not saying that just because I got you on a video, are you?
You are the best cook in the world.
Yep, I trained to do. I trained you so well.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Almost 37 years of marriage
So
does
lucky,
that.
man.
Yep.
Ready to you, baby.
Isn't he so cute? That's why I married him. And he eats so well. He doesn't complain.
I love you, señorita.
Me too, senor.
It's good.
You see that drone? I don't know why that drone is keep checking up on us. They're spying on me. I have no clue. They could look at my kimchi jjigae anytime.